Intuition is a fantastic way for you to be able to trust yourself. I believe very strongly in thinking really fast, because at the end of the day it's exhausting to be going over the same problem and the same idea, making lists for and against, and at the end of the day what looks good on paper might be not true for us in our heart. Intuition is a brilliant way for us to just go boom. I know. I don't know how I know, I don't know why I know, but I know. 95% of the thoughts that you have today are the same thoughts that you had yesterday, which basically makes you really boring, and it makes me boring too. And in actual fact, most of humanity just go over and over the same stuff in their mind. 9 times out of 10, we go over and over the problem rather than going over and over the solution, which is kind of crazy. When we've got a problem, we really like to think about the problem. But is thinking about the problem thinking about the solution? No. And then when we stop thinking about the problem and move away from the problem, move away from the entangled, crazy thoughts, and we step out and reflect, our intuition steps in and tells you the answer to the problem. Now, it might not be something that you can act upon instantly, but certainly most of the time it is. Most of the time you might just go, boom, that's the answer. So thinking fast is thinking intuitively. However, intuition doesn't have any words. So you're not going to go, I know, I need to call Bob and ask Bob to blah, blah, blah. What you might do is you might suddenly see a picture of Bob in your mind. Very unfortunate that I use the word Bob. Somehow I can't say it without going Bob. So we call Bob because we suddenly got a vision of Bob in our minds, which we would have discounted and gone, oh, I don't know why I'm seeing a vision of Bob. I've got this terrible problem with this da-da-da. And then we see and we become curious about this vision of Bob that popped up in our mind. And then we are able to kind of go, of course, I had a conversation with Bob a few weeks ago and he was telling me that he actually knows a plumber and la 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 la. I'll call Bob and find out what the name of the plumber was. Suddenly the solutions come at us in a number of brilliant ways that we normally discount because we're too busy thinking about, oh, I've got this terrible leak and it's an awful problem and I don't know what I'm going to do about it, without actually seeing that the solution intuitively is looking us right in between the eyes. So, for making decisions in life, this is what I would say to you. Stop thinking about the problem, go dancing, go and do something else, go and play some musicals therapy, go and do some singing. All of this is all instructed in my book, You Do Know, Learning to Act on Intuition Instantly. Because when you're acting on intuition instantly, you're cutting down your levels of exhaustion, you've got more energy for the fun things in life that you want to do. There's more clarity because you're not worrying about things. There's a hell of a lot less stress. And life is a pretty darn joyous place. So, trust your intuition, act upon it instantly, think fast, stop worrying, and love and enjoy more.